In the second Basecamp video, you have your account created, you're logged in, and you're ready to go. One of the areas that you can choose from in the tabs above is Messages. Messages is a great place to correspond with other people on the project. This acts just like email or instant messaging in that you're able to leave messages and have people respond. Once you click on Messages, you'll see all the messages that are already up there, usually in a chronological order. And if you want to add something, just click on Post a New Message. As you can see, I already put some information in there. I put in a title. I could have chose a category that might pertain to this particular project. And I put in some text. I can also choose a file by clicking on the Choose File link to attach a file next to it. The file will also go into the File section, which I'll explain later. And then finally, you could either just upload this, have it in the system without notifying anybody, but if you want to send people an email message, which is really the main reason why you use the messaging system, go ahead and check the boxes next to particular people who you want to receive this, and then click Post this message. And that's it. Another key component of the Basecamp system is the to-do list. This is probably the most important part of this project plan, because this will outline everything that needs to be done. There might be deadlines attached to it, and just some basic information so everybody is on the same page. In order to add a new to-do list, you just click on the link to the right, and then you can go ahead and give it a name. There's a couple different ways that you can do it. If you're creating a new project where there is development, where there might be some pre-development discussions and then actual development, and then maybe something after the development is completed, I would recommend just going ahead and creating something like that. So we're going to type in pre-development. And if you want to add a little bit more information about that, you can as well. And then click on Create this list. Now, once you have the pre-development heading, this is where you can type in specific to-do items that are related to pre-development. So in this case, I'm going to type in gather requirements. And I can type in more than that, but just for the purpose of this training, just so you get the idea. And then, who's responsible? This is where I can select either myself or another member. Unfortunately, the Basecamp system does not allow you to assign assign the project to more than one person. But in this case, I'm going to assign it to my customer. I can leave it blank, leave it kind of open-ended. They can finish it whenever they want. But in most cases, I'd like to set a deadline. So in this case, I'm going to set a deadline for the next 2 weeks. And then, by default, I'm going to keep the checkbox on there that says notify via email. And this will send the person, who in this case was my customer, an email reminder a couple of days before April 19th to tell them that this needs to be done. Then I go ahead and I click Add this item, and now I have the ability to add additional items, and I just keep doing that until I have everything completed on the to-do list. And probably the other most used tab is the Files area. When I uploaded a file earlier using the messages, it showed up here, and this is what you're seeing. But if I wanted to upload additional files, I just go ahead and click Upload a File, choose the file, and then if I want to send an email out to people telling them that I uploaded that file, I can choose those names below. Or I could just not check the boxes there and just upload a file without telling anybody about that. By the way, when I do upload the file, this is what it shows me. I can also choose a category like I did for the messages, give it an optional description, and also I can make this file private. And what that means is anybody that's part of your permission level, part of your particular group that the admin person assigned you to, will be able to see that.